Welcome back, everyone. Forever Friends on the road today at Caddo Parish Animal Services. We're here with our friend Kim, and we've got double cats today. I love it. So we actually have a mother-daughter duo.
Yes, we have Honeybee, and then you have Leia.
Yes, Leia is wiggly. This is the fun part when you do a cat segment because you never know what they're going to do.
Exactly.
So Leia over here is about 10 months old, and then you were telling me Honeybee is 2 years old.
She's about 2 years old. Yeah, she's a tortie, and she is already spayed, vaccinated, and microchipped.
Okay, awesome. And she's very chill over here. Leia's trying to go to higher ground. She says, what's going on? Okay, so some things to keep in mind when you adopt a cat or when you adopt any animal, really. People think that when you bring a pet home, it's going to be instant friendship. And sometimes it is, which is wonderful. But also sometimes you got to give everybody time to get used to each other and, you know, discover their personalities.
Right. They're under a lot of stress. Of course, there's a lot of different sights and sounds and smells and all kinds of things. So they definitely...
See, even moms and daughters don't always get along.
Right. They need time to get settled in their new homes. So keep that in mind when you adopt a pet, not to just throw the animals together. Of course, do an introduction, let them get used to each other's scents and that kind of thing before you just force them to be together. And it'll be more successful if you give them a chance.
Yeah, just imagine if you came home and all of a sudden you had a bonus roommate that nobody told you about, nobody warned you, and you say, who is this guy using my sink? What is this?
Exactly. Everybody needs a little time and space to get to know each other.
Absolutely. And you know, you just gotta be patient with everybody. Let them decompress. Let them get to know each other. And then remember that, you know, sometimes there may be a little dust up like this just happened, but that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with anybody's personality.
Right. They just need to get used to each other. And like I said, shelter setting makes things more stressful. So keep that in mind. But yeah, they're both really sweet cats.
Okay, so Honeybee over here, we just want to remind everyone, Honeybee is 2 years old. She's spayed. She's up to date on vaccinations. She's ready to go, right?
Ready to go. Microchip. She is ready to go.
All right. And then Leia, the wiggle worm, she's 10 months old. And you can always ask about her being spayed and her vaccination status, because you always make sure that these animals are ready to go before they go home with someone.
Right. So once someone fills out the paperwork, $50 adoption fee, she will be scheduled to have her spay surgery as well and vaccinated and microchipped.
All right, guys. So Leia, Honeybee, and all the great cats and dogs are just waiting for you at Caddo Parish Animal Services. So you know what we say, adopt, don't shop, and help save a shelter pet's life.